Hi, everyone. Just waiting for everybody to come on. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Pat, Ernestina, Latima, Nikki. Hey, good evening, everyone. Hi, Debbie. See the bling? I got bling. I did this on my shirt. I took an iron-on patch and kind of blinged it out. And then I got my little, like a little brass hand pendant. It's really cute. And I have my black tourmaline and little crystal quartz. Hey, everyone. The bling, yeah, blingy boo. That's right. So I will be doing readings. I also want to spend the first part of the show just talking about, different things, updating you. Thank you. Yes, I don't sell the hand pendant, no. But I will look for some to sell on my site. I get my necklaces from two people. One is Laura Jameson. She is from Canada, British Columbia, and her shop's name is Callisto Jewelry, and she has amazing jewelry. And so I love that, her. And then I also get them from Brimstone Bindings, which is in Nolens, New Orleans, and they're amazing as well. So I get them from there, and sometimes from Etsy and other shops. I know that I didn't do the weekly horoscopes. Anytime that I don't do them, and I do apologize, I know that's typical. I do them on Sundays, but this Sunday I wasn't feeling too well. So I have to kind of slow down if I wasn't feeling it, because I'm doing a lot of catch up from my readings, from the people from all of you, Rays of Light, and anyone else that purchased during the end of June. I guess I had about 90 to 80 people lined up that purchased a reading, and I feel so grateful and blessed for that. My readings, I had them on sale for $80. I'm thinking of going back to $80 and leaving it at that, but I'm still debating, but I probably will lower it. Just because, I'm thinking about a lot of you out there that want to get readings but can't afford it. Because right now the actual psychic reading is like $120, which I feel like is a good price, for the type of reading that I give. I don't give basic generalities or just like, one or two sentences. It is very in-depth. So yeah, I may go back to 80 because a lot of you did like that, and I think it may be a little bit more. But we'll see. I'll definitely think about it, because, again, I do care about y'all. It's not all about the money, but making it more, affordable for people to get answers. And that's why I give back my time on here. So thank you so much. I love being here. I love you all. Thank you so much. But yeah, I am going to try to definitely do the horoscope readings every week like I was. I will be having the monthly horoscopes out probably this week. And so, yeah, I'll be doing that. For those of you that are asking, I did update my shop today. I have these beautiful, I'm going to show it, Labradorite. Can y'all see that? It's a cross of Labradorite. Very beautiful. They shimmer. And these are sterling silver plated. And they're running for $40. On my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. And you can get that on there if you want. I have 5 available. And one has sold, so there's 4 available. And I also have 2 other new pendants, plus a lot of other ones. Yeah, it is huge. It is about 2 inches, that Labradorite pendant. But they're very beautiful, very stunning, and they're all the same. So I didn't post like different photographs of them on the website, because it's just a drop down. You can select the quantity that you want if you're interested. But I have a lot of other good bracelets and pendants on there that are authentic, genuine gemstones, if you want to check them out, and have a description about whatever they are, they're for, whatever the healing is for. So yeah, I'm just going through the messaging. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for those of you that are just joining. You haven't missed anything. An update on my diabetes. I don't know if you can tell around my face, but I have lost 17 pounds now. When I eat, um, my connection is unstable. Hopefully that you can still see. I was saying my diabetes is doing very good. My blood sugar is doing very well. After I eat, it maybe goes to 110, sometimes barely like 118, but it's been staying almost like around the 195, 90. So I think that's pretty good, generally speaking. Again, that's cutting out everything. And I sent my picture of my face today to my friend Pam, who I will be doing live Sunday, and she's amazing. She says, "Oh my God, I can tell around your face." I don't know if y'all can tell, but I do feel like I've lost some weight, and it's good. I just don't want to lose it that fast. But I mean, I think it's the medicine that I'm on that's causing it, but also the low carb diet and just a lot of water and plants that I'm eating. So yes, I'm taking it very, very seriously. Like I said, it's not a joking matter to me, and I'm not one of those people that well, just because they have, diabetes and they have a medicine, that they're taking, you can just go back to eating junk food and sweets and things like that, because that's not the case. That mentality is something that can get you in a lot of problems later on with your kidneys, with your organs and limbs. You got to really take it seriously, because the medicine can only do so much. And it's to me, I see it as a temporary thing to help me, help out my metabolism, my insulin and stuff. But I don't want to go back on it, once I'm off of it. So I know that the Spirit has talked to me. They did say that I will be getting off of it soon, maybe like in December. So hopefully they are right. They usually are. So I trust them. Yeah, about I did a video, Let's Chat, and it was about Epstein. I think a lot of people have been asking me, a lot of you have asked me to do a video on it. I didn't want to do another video on that soul, because it was just such a dark soul that he is. But I did go on, and in that podcast, or that chat, I did talk about it. So if you haven't listened to it, go and listen to it. I do feel like he did die. That's what I initially got, that he did pass away, but it was murder. It wasn't suicide. But they're coming out with things now in the media that he wrote a suicide letter, blah, blah, blah. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the cover-ups that they're doing, out there. Oh, thank you so much, Love Life 33. She says, I've been following you for a few months, and I love your readings. Yeah, intermittent fasting, I've been doing that too, and that has helped a lot. There's also this supplement called berberine, or I don't know if y'all heard of it. That's pretty good. So there's different things that I'm trying as well. But yeah, as far as the Epstein, just a pure deception on that whole thing, and just so much cover up. It's disgusting. But he wasn't going to escape that regardless. I'm just reading through the comments here. But yeah, this Sunday at 2:30 Central Standard Time, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, 1:30, no, it's at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Mountain, and 12 p.m. Pacific. I will be going on live this Sunday with my friend Pamela Williams, and we'll be discussing that. Today I'm going to be doing some readings. Like I said, I'm going to be unveiling or unboxing, unbagging, I should say, a new set of cards. Now, a lot of you that don't know, I do have a lot of Spanish descent in my bloodline, but I'm also part Black, part African American. Don't be fooled by my blonde hair. That's just bleach. And don't be fooled by my skin. There's a lot of people that have light skin. I don't identify as just a Black person or an African American, but I do have some African American blood in me, and I'm very proud of my heritage and who I am. I am proud of being Black. And so one of the things that I wanted to do was to find some deck of cards that connect me to our motherland, to Africa. And I found some African American tarot cards. And so I'm going to be unveiling them to you. Any of you that want to unveil them, want to provide you that information. But yes, I have a lot of West African in my bloodline, and some of the South African as well. And I always knew this. I always knew. I would tell people I'm mixed, you know. And I think that's for everyone. We're not like people that think that they're just one nationality or one ethnicity or one race. You're not. If you go and get your genetic DNA, you're going to see that you have other bloodlines. There's not a pure bloodline, really. You know, we're all mixed. We all have different heritages. But yes, it's time to go ahead and get into the cards. But let me just say, tomorrow is the full moon. So you're going to be finding a lot of intense energy. Listen to my energy report on that Let's Chat video, because I spoke about what's going to happen with the full moon. So this is the bag. So you can see, it's very beautiful. It's called the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas. This is the first edition. The shop's owner and creator, her name is Drea, and she's just a doll. She's just fantastic. She actually autographs. Like, I'll be autographing my oracle cards when they come out. This is what it looks like. And she autographed it for me, and I thought that was very sweet. She says, Raymond, I wish you the power of 2 moons and 2 suns, which goes with my tattoo as well, for those of you that can't see it or can't see it here on camera. But that's the tattoo that I got recently. It's like the suns and the moon. And so it was just beautiful that she wrote that. And I am a Gemini, so it does help, you know, to have, I understood exactly what she's talking about with the 2 suns and the 2 moons. It's very personable. When you open up the box, it is magnetic. Oops, turn it around. Okay, so it's magnetic, and that's what it kind of looks like. On the inside, it says, for there is a most divine strength encased within the passion for wisdom and nestled in the cycle of external existence. And by the alignment of both wisdom and action, your destiny shall be revealed. And she has the Ankh there. And this is what the little booklet that comes in it. Thank you. And it doesn't have really pictures. It just, in the booklet, it has, you know, a description of what, for those of you that may not read intuitively like I do off of the cards, you may want to use the booklet. Now, there's not one single white person depicted. And that's the thing I love, you know, diversity. We're living in an area to embrace our heritage. And I'm very vocal about being, you know, part Black. And also I'm very vocal about diversity. And that's something that I have found that I haven't found in any other deck, like the Rider Waite. It's always white people. And I'm not trying to, you know, be racist or create it into that, or, you know, be mean. But I'm just saying there's always a depiction of Caucasians or, you know, white people on these cards that they create. And it's nice to see someone do an all African American tarot deck. And so I'm going to just show you the cards here. I'm going to go through the deck before I start reading, so you can see the beauty. Oh, this is the back of the card. It has Africa on it. It's glimmer. It's very glossy. They're very strong cards. They won't just bend. So I highly recommend them. I know you're probably thinking, you know, some people don't show, like other readers may not show all of them, but I really, really love the depictions. And so I'm giving you the first glimpse if you haven't seen it. They retail for about $45, $50, so they're not cheap, but I understand why, because she's doing what I'm doing, which is to really just make her own cards and manufacture and have them printed. And she's selling them directly off of her website, which is the AfroGoddessConnection.com. I believe that's the website. Aren't they beautiful? They're gorgeous. Oh, and they're not glossy, but it's like a yellowish mustard color. Oops. Yeah, they're very far and few in between. Angel Blue 278034 said there are some African tarot deck, but it's far and few in between. You're right. I haven't seen it, and I've been looking for it. So I got my friend Pam, who I'm going to be as a gift. I got her a set of these deck cards because she had actually been thinking of looking for some for herself, and she loved them. And she autographed my friend Pam's cards as well. So I'm going to show you all of them. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the artwork. She embraces the curves of African American women, not ashamed. These are not skinny little anorexic figures. She, you know, I really think the color and the symbolism behind them, it's really, yeah, it can be expensive, but if you save up for them, you know, it's an investment. And that's how I see tarot decks and oracle cards. If you're buying them, it's definitely an investment. This is so beautiful. They're holding hands. There's a path leading to a house. So many interpretations with these cards, and I'm really going to enjoy using them tonight to read for y'all. Oops. Let me just move it this way. Saving up for these. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll be including the link after this live so that you can see it. And you can order off of her website. I got them off of Etsy, and that's how I found her, but she sells them on Etsy, and she also sells them on her website. Just gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Better hold them a little bit back so that way y'all can see them. I apologize, y'all have my light wasn't shining. But yeah, her name is Drea, and I'll also include her Instagram. I'm following her on Instagram too. See that? She embraces the naturalness of women, incorporates the natural beauty in it. I really fell in love with these cards, and it probably will be the cards that I use to read myself or when I do lives for a while until I find the next best card out there. That's the Justice card. Notice how she's blinded. Like in the other, the Rider-Waite, you don't see that, you know? And so a lot of people are not like, it's kind of hard to really interpret because Justice, you know, and all the cards out there, when it comes to the like tarot cards, they can have so many different interpretations. Yeah, they're very vivid. That's the Tower. You know how the typical Tower would be. This one kind of makes it a little bit easier to understand. Just bear with me. I know that we're almost there. Thank you for my purple ring. It is supposed to be an Alexandrite ring. Aren't they beautiful? Can't get over the depiction. They're just amazing. This is the Hermit. Traditionally, the Hermit is always like a male, and the I believe in the Rider-Waite, if I'm not mistaken, it's like an old white man with a long beard. But she twisted it and she put a female on there. It's so empowering. Again, I love it. I just love everything about these cards. They feel familiar to me. They feel comfortable to work with, and they resonate. Yeah, I will be doing readings in just a moment. I'm just showcasing all the cards. Like I said, I know that some readers, when they do like unboxings, they may not show like all the deck, but I am here. That's the Three of Swords, I believe. Yeah. The Three of Cups. think on the other or the Rider Waite, it's like men on the Three of Cups, or like a man and a woman. I can't remember. You would think I know by now since I work with them a lot. See that? So beautiful. Yeah, they're just a beautiful cards. That's the cups, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, the Lover's card. Harmony. Strength. It's just beautiful. We're almost done. Isn't it fun seeing all these for the first time? I think it helps people make their choice whether they not, or whether they should or should not buy them. But I highly recommend them. These are not flimsy cards that are going to fold on you or mess up. Also went to the chiropractor yesterday because I was having lower back pain, and I don't know, I just got very scared because I never had been to one, and they did this thing at the end where they just like pop your neck, twist it. I was so scared that I was gonna end up having my neck, broken and then die. I was just like, I'm not a fraidy cat, but I won't be doing that again. I'm not like, and some people say it helps them a lot, but I don't like that feeling when your neck pops like that, or the way that they pop it. Yeah, right? You get scared of that part too? I thought I was the only one. Yeah, that's why I never will go back. Some people love it. They go every week, but I ain't about to be having my neck pop off like that. If I'm going out, I'm going out because of old age, not because, somebody pops my neck. That was some scary shit. That's all I can say, and I won't be going back. Cracking the knuckles I enjoy. I know that sounds weird. I enjoy cracking my knuckles or popping them, but not my neck. Like, when they like go like that real fast, and like your neck, you can feel your spine like cracking. I don't know. It was so scary. I was scared. I literally was like, when he did one way, I was like, wait, do you have to like do the other one? I was like, no, please. And that's the last one, the Chariot. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that. I will be doing some readings now. You guys are making me laugh. Yeah, the neck thing, yeah, that's not for me. I'm one of those people like, nope, it's safer than you think. I know, it's supposed to be safe, but I didn't like the feeling of it. Probably because I've never had it popped at all. Yeah, I'd be scared. Yeah. And then they did some electric things they put on your back, on your lower back, and then a heating pad over it. That was pretty okay, but I don't like the idea of having electricity either, messing up, because our human body has electricity. Our heart has electricity running through that. For those of you that didn't know, we have electrical currents. And to me, it's like when you put electricity in your body, any part, it can disrupt, the electricity in your body. So that's just the way that I see it. We're energy. Like, that's why I say people have energy. We are energy. We are literally walking with electricity in our body. Yeah, I've heard bad stories about neck popping. You have to go to someone that is highly experienced. Yes, some people have had strokes or problems afterwards, and with that. And I didn't expect that was going to happen. So I was like, nope, never again. I need to, I'll just like move my head that way and that way, but mm-mm. All right, guys, so I'm going to start reading. Yeah, model died from that. Yeah, the neck popping. And I was like, I asked the girl before I left, I was like, when I go back, because they wanted me to go back just in 2 days. And I was like, when I come back, are y'all going to want to, do that neck thing again, pop it? Yeah, I was like, no. Bye. All right, so let's see here. Okay, Katie Long, I'm going to pull tonight I'm going to pull one card, okay? I'm going to keep it very simple because I want to get as many people as I can. So Katie Long, I'm pulling a card for you, all right? Yep, it's my body, you ain't lying. And mama didn't raise no fool when it comes to something like that. I'd rather live with the neck pain or put a heating pad than have my neck cracked. Katie Long, I got here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 of Cups. So something is going on with you, Katie, or it will be going on. So hold on to this message where there's some emptiness or some void in your life. I feel like some sadness. She's dressed all in black. Black is typically like a very powerful color on the wardrobe. It's like the color that witches use, the color that people use to transmute negative energy. It's also like the color of mourning. Notice that she's very sad. She is crying. I'll hold that up here. The 5 of Cards. There's some the cups initially they deal with emotion. That's why I love these cards, how they're descriptive or how they're depicted, because you can tell from the cards itself. That's her Katie Long. So you're going through something that has you very emotional, up in your feelings, and you're just going to have to that's the period that you're going through right now. Let me pull one more card to see, since that one doesn't really like foretell or foresee like what's going to happen if you're going to get through this, like what's next. Okay, so I also see here, this is the 3 of Pentacles. It's networking, and the color yellow is happiness. So you're going to get through it. Let me hold both cards side by side so you can see. So you may have some worries, Katie, in your finances. That's what you're going through. And again, some emptiness that you're holding on to. But there is here networking, finances. It looks like you're working on improving it. You're going to be working with someone. This could be talking with your friends. You're going to find healing in this. So hold on to that message. And that is, again, that was for Katie Long. So let me see here. If you want to donate and help my channel, that won't guarantee a reading, but it will go towards my channel to keep these lives going. So I'm just going through and reading. Chrissy Benjamin. Let me pull a card or two for Chrissy Benjamin. The Tea with Spirit. That's kind of like what I'm doing. Yesenia, the Tea with Spirit. Initially what that show was I would have people write into the show, and I may go back doing that, but for now I'm going to be doing this way. Chrissy Benjamin, let's see her. We got the Son of Swords, but notice it is a female. She is on a cloud of butterflies. It looks like a cloud of butterflies. And oddly enough, she also has a sword raising it. So when I see the swords, it's something in your life. You're battling something, or it could be like you already have gone through all the negative things, Chrissy, and you're coming out very powerful. You're able, since she is in the clouds, it's almost like the connection to spirit. Spirit is speaking to you. Believe it or not, your intuition is there. Notice the color of the clouds are purple, which is a very spiritual color, but she is very victorious. So again, this is the Son of Swords, and I feel like for you the message here is about stop worrying. I feel like you worry about everything, and I feel like you're going places. You're able to see, if not the future, you're able to see the outcomes, and you know more or less like your decisions are going to, how they are going to affect other people. The decisions that you make today or tomorrow, you kind of know the outcome already. I also feel like this is kind of telling you that you need to elevate your standards. whether you're looking for a new job or you're concerned about some other type of situation in your life. Kind of look at it from different angles, because notice she's not looking at it from the ground. She's looking at it from up, from Spirit's point of view. So there's something that you don't understand, something that you're not getting, that Spirit is wanting you to keep positive and analyze it. But you will be victorious in whatever you're wanting to achieve. And that's for Chrissy Benjamin. So thank you so much. Okay, let me go down. Okay, I'm going to pull one for Marie Epstein, if you're on. I'm just going through. And again, these are just more general readings because there's so much energy. They're not like my private readings when I am, looking at someone's photograph and just tuning into that one specific energy. So, Marie Epstein. The Chariot. Very powerful card. A lot of movement for you, moving forward with things. That's typically like how I interpret the Chariot. It's like moving, like forging ahead. She's got the crystals. She's also got like the double crescent on there and the Ankh, and she's going places. But also, like, to me, I feel like it's duality. So for you, Marie, I feel like you may be going through ups and downs with your emotions, your happiness. Maybe you're happy one moment, maybe you're not happy. I also feel like in life you maybe have been feeling kind of like things are just not moving the way that they want to be moving for you. And again, there is movement. The Chariot is all about moving forward, going places, change is coming on certain levels for you. You're leaving behind the old and embracing the new. That's kind of how I interpret the Chariot card. So that's for Marie Epstein. Okay, let's see. Crystal Lewis, you asked, will I meet someone? Let me go ahead and pull a card for Crystal Lewis. Crystal Lewis, let's see what Spirit has to say. What's the T from Spirit? Wow. Crystal Lewis, will you meet someone? I don't think you can get any more clear here. That's the Ten of Cups. Yeah, heck yeah, you are. You see that? Love is in the future for you, my dear. How soon? When I see like the Ten of Cups, to me, I'm thinking October, 10 weeks, 10 months. Keep looking at the number 10, but I don't feel like intuitively when I read this, I feel like it's right around the corner for you. I don't feel like it's that far away. And I will be very honest. So that was for Crystal Lewis. So I love these cards. Like, they're so specific. Okay, Raven Moth, I'm going to pull a card for you. Thank you guys for those of you that are tuning in. If you did like this video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up, because the more that you give it a thumbs up, the higher it can get in the search rankings to be found by other people as recommended or recommended to other people. If you have a friend, kind of ask them to join. And again, I will be holding a giveaway once we're at 26,000. I can't believe it. 26,000 rays of light. So the next person is for Raven Moth. And I got here the wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wands. It's almost like there's so many different interpretations on this. For me, it's like working together, but the path is like in front of you. Like, every person is doing their own thing. But I feel like for you, it could be like saying, Raven, that you're unique and you're not necessarily of the pack, or you want to like get out of the pack, out of the crowd. So you're not necessarily following how everyone does things or how they're doing things. This could be in your work area or even in your home, your family. like your family has expectations or has had, you know, an idea that you should kind of be like them. And this is all about individuality. Notice how they have all different colors of bracelets. Even though they all may have the same skin color or variations, they're very unique and different in the different colors that they have. White is for purification, the green is for healing, the red is for love, the yellow is happiness, the blue could be healing that you're seeking. So like for you, I feel like it's saying it's okay to be the individual that you are. It's okay to be unique. And even though you may be feeling judged, just keep standing in your power and being who you are. And that's for Raven Moth. Okay, and the next one is for Paint and Purses. I like that name, Paint and Purses. Paint and Purses. Let's see here. And again, if you want to donate to the channel, there's on the very bottom, there is that little $sign. Okay, Paint and Purses. I got here the 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 of Cups. Very powerful card. So when I see this, I'll hold it up here. She's sitting on a rock. She's very spiritual. That means you're very spiritual, Paint and Purses. Otherwise, I guess you wouldn't even be on my channel. So this is confirming, you know, I feel like she's solitary. You need to spend time alone to clear your thoughts. I feel like you're worried about different things, maybe about your love life, worried about finances, children, whatever it is that's bothering you. You need solitude, and you know, we get caught up in our daily life always. And for you, I feel like it's telling you need to meditate. You need to center yourself. You need to kind of ground yourself in Mother Earth, connecting. I know it's hot as hell right now around the USA. Whenever you can, you know, go outside, maybe in the late evenings, early mornings. Spend some time out in nature. If not, spend some time indoors, but meditating. The cards are emotional fulfillment. Spirit is going to be handing you some type of blessing. The sun is a positive connotation on the back of the card. On the back of her. She's being protected by a higher power. That's you, my dears, for Paint and Purses. So I feel like the worries that you're holding on to, you need to just stop, because again, there is fulfillment, but it may not be coming at the time frame that you want with the 5 of Cups. It's almost like you feel like there's loss, or you've lost some time, or that things are not happening as quickly as you want them to be. I'm sorry, with the 4 of Cups. I kept saying the 5 of Cups. But I feel like you're on to fulfillment. You are on to that path of being happy very soon. So you just need to be patient. And that's for Paint and Purses. Thank you so much. Let me go down. Thank you so much for the person that donated. Let me see, who was that? Hey to all. Let me just pull a card just because I want to say I'm so grateful for Hey to all. So I got a card for you. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. The way that she is behind a gate, she's pointing at it, and it's like part of it is barren on the other side. Like, let me put the other cards down so I can show you. This part is gray, like it's like the difference, like winter. And to me, this would be like spring. So something is going to happen. Notice the money is coming when the trees are very much like, bloomed, and it's greenery. That's why I love these cards. Like I said, if you can kind of look at the symbolism in them, they have a lot of meaning. So I feel like with you, your money situation is definitely going to be improving by the springtime of 2020. So this is like the month of March, in between March and June, before summer hits. You will be seeing yourself financially better, and that's for Hey to all. Also, I feel like this is also saying that, even though I feel like it's saying also that there's a gate there. There's like a block to get to that money that you're wanting. You have to go through the gate. So basically, like for me, I would say it's like there are some roadblocks still in your path. You may want to try a road opener candle, even a blockbuster candle, burn those two simultaneously. The blockbuster will remove the blocks. The road opener candle will open the pathways for you. But I feel like to get to that money, there's still some hard work on your part to get past the barriers in your mind of fear, whatever's holding on to you. That's where hey to all. Just going down the list. Sorry. Wow, there's so many of y'all that are asking. So let me just go through. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, Brianne Wright. Let me pull some for Brianne Wright. She put the little rose emoticons in. I love roses, especially red roses. Brianne Wright. For you, I got the Goddess of Pentacles. To me, has the grapes. It has the butterflies. It has roses. Notice that? That's kind of cute that it has roses on there as well. She's hugging her coin. To me, it's all about money. You are someone that's very ambitious in your career. I feel like it's about, you're about beauty, fashion as well. You have that pull towards that, but, appreciation for that. Her hair is very long, very well maintenance. It's enclosed with like gold. So I feel like this is about you loving yourself more, seeing the beauty of it all, seeing how beautiful you are, how strong you are, and that really and truly financially you are going to see everything manifest and bloom and blossom for yourself. And that's where Brianne Wright. Because I feel like it's just an opening. She's like in a garden or something, and on the horizon is more greenery, and it's just more beauty out there with a waterfall. And so, like, I feel like this could also be love. Like, she's dressed in red. So something about your love life as well. It could turn very spicy if it's not already, but hold on to that. And that's for Brianne Wright. I love these cards. I really do. Let me see here. Okay, let me see here. You're welcome, Pain Purses. Doll J for Josh. Hi, Ray. I just donated 5. Would you mind giving me a quick reading? I don't mind at all. Thank you so much for your donation. So let me pull a card for Doll J. The Daughter of Wands. It's a female. She's holding her staff. The sun is behind her, which is a very good positive connotation. If you're listening to any whispering sound, there is an AC, a window unit. I'm not rich, and I don't live in an apartment that has like those, what do you call that? Central air. So if you hear that, that's what it is. And I'm so sorry for it. I can't, otherwise I'd be dying. This is South Texas and the heat. If I didn't have that, oh Lord. The Daughter of Wands, and that's her doll, J for Josh. When I see the wands, it's about passion. It's about love. I don't know if you have questions about your love life, but immediately this is what I'm kind of getting. I'm getting that you're very assertive, and you may be looking towards love, and I feel like it is coming, but the person may be a little immature. When we look at the daughter, like this is someone that's young, someone that is not very mature, like the Queen of Wands, okay, or like the King of Wands. It's the Daughter of Wands. So there is some femininity to the person, but I also feel like some immaturity. And it's not that she or, that person may be immature, but more so that that person maybe hasn't experienced life as much as you have, or isn't at your level. But I do feel like this is all about communication, about love for you. And I do feel like someone is coming. But it's just a matter of you wanting to have that exchange and kind of be on their level. And that's Doll J for Josh. Let me see here. Trina W. Let's see. Love and career. Love life reading. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for Trina W. Trina, I got here the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of symbolism here. The sign of Scorpio. What is that, like Aquarius? I don't know all of them. Like Taurus, I think it's Taurus. I can't remember what that one is. But it is the Wheel of Fortune. When I see the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Like we're going through a cycle. So I feel like for you, it is a cycle. And that's what you're kind of going through right now. There is a cycle that you're going through, Trina. And I feel like when it comes to love, that's a cycle that you're going through. I don't necessarily see love immediately, but things are changing, like I said, for the positive. And she is sitting at the very top of the wheel, and there's another person, another female holding up the wheel. So, like I said, you need to be strong. I do feel like this card is saying that things are going to change. There is going to possibly be someone coming into your life, but not anytime soon. You're going through a cycle. And typically when we go through cycles, it may be that you need to kind of have some time and space away from people, or from, dating, or from even being in a relationship, even though you want it. Okay. And as far as your career is concerned, the same thing. I feel like if you're looking for a job, you're going to find one soon. That one I do feel with this card that you are. But with love, I would say that, it's just, the future's unwritten. We'll have to see. But that's what I get. I get like love is still further out. But when it comes to your career, there are changes that are coming. And you're ending a cycle, starting a new one. That's what the circle represents. A cycle changes. Ostina Wiggins, may I have a reading? You sure may. I need to scroll down in just a minute so I can see some more. Who was the other person? If you can help me out, guys, that donated. I want to do one card for them. Ostina, I got here the Emperor. Okay, so this is a man. Very powerful. Knows what he wants. Very much spiritual. He doesn't play. The Emperor is a very strong card. So for you, I don't know why, but I feel like, this could be saying, Ostina, that there is someone that maybe that you love or that you have feelings for still. But I feel like he is not someone that's going to necessarily move at your pace or going to do things your way. He's very strong-minded. So there's a lot of battles. Like when I see the Emperor, that's what I kind of think of the card. It's someone who is like just very set in their ways as a male energy or a masculine energy. Not necessarily going to be very nice or be very emotional. He's not like the King of Cups, or the King of Wands. He knows what he wants, but at the same time, it's all about control for the Emperor. And I feel like this is somebody that may be a little controlling, so you may have to kind of watch what you want. If you have someone in your life like that, if you don't have someone in your life like that, this could mean that there is someone like that coming, and this could even be a boss. That's if you have a male boss that it pertains to. But for the most part, he's not bothered. He's not bothered at all. And he's not going to budge. Let me go down. I'm just going to read the messages that y'all put. Ooh. This is going fast. Come on, Ray. Natasha Gill. Thank you, April Jackson. Natasha Gill, let me pull a card for you. Thank you, Dean, for calling me out. I can't see the donations for some reason. I looked. I'm just going through the comments here. And like I said, for whatever I pull, you're welcome, Trina. whatever I pull, if you don't resonate with the message, just hold on to it. Because it may make sense for you. Brienne writes, says, I wasn't looking and I'm still not. Yeah. Yep, that's an emperor for you. Law, very controlling. Yep, it sure is. Okay, so let me pull one for Natasha Gill. Thank you, Kimber Frizzle, for saying you're a great guy. I try. I definitely dedicate my time giving back and doing these. A lot of readers don't want to. I feel like it's selfishness, or they're hiding something if they can't use their gift to help others. You know, there's something about that. I feel like if you are able to read people in private, you should be able to read them in public, you know, and use your gift. So this is for Natasha Gill. I got the 1, 2, 3, 4 of Pentacles. Whatever your finances are going through, I feel like she is someone that is very resourceful. She has that on her crown chakra, the pentacle. You have so much good energy coming to you and good things. You are also a healer. Notice how her background's in green, Natasha. That's for Natasha Gill. So you definitely have a lot of healing that you're going through. And I feel like in some ways, I hate to say it like this, but money motivates you and it brings healing to you. And I don't know about a lot of you out there that are listening, but I feel like there is healing when we have money and we're rewarded for our hard work, or we're compensated for our time and energy on here. Like this exchange of y'all donating for my channel, that makes me feel better, you know, that I'm helping you all and that I'm able to do this. So yeah, that's the message for you, Natasha. Thank you so much. So I saw another donation here. And that's for Liberian Girl on your career path. So let me see what's coming up for you, Liberian Girl. Then there was somebody else, guys, please help me out. Who was the other person that donated? I didn't get to see all of it. It popped up and I was talking and I don't want to like. Liberian Girl, let me pull some here. For you and your career, I got the Emperor. So let me pull another card. You already know what the Emperor stands for. This could be right now, like you, the Goddess of Swords. Your career, changes are coming. I got the Emperor for you. So I don't know if there's a male that's kind of holding you back in your life in some kind of way that doesn't want to see you be successful for yourself, or there's just males that are jealous of you. That's not uncommon to see in the working world, you know, or just in your family. Sometimes a lot of men are not supporting the female. They don't want them to get ahead. They want to have control, to be the one that's sole breadwinner, etc. But you are changing jobs, and I do feel like you're going to be very vocal about it and defend yourself. There's something about you, I don't know, either your previous job or your current job where you've been fighting or not feeling like you feel like you have to defend yourself. Notice she has that spear, that sword. So yeah, the Goddess of Swords is very powerful, and it's about purification. I feel like it's about you being aligned with a job or a career that has to do with healing in some kind of way for you, whether this is in the healthcare or just, you know, helping people in some kind of way. That's what I'm kind of getting from this, you know. And you have a divine connection and a divine calling with the dove here. To me, it feels like you're very spiritual. And you probably could read people as well, or do something along the lines of healing, whether it's in, you know, traditional medicine or holistic or spiritual things. But that's for Liberian Girl. And thank you so much. Okay. Let me see. Who was the other person? Mimi Devro. Okay, yeah. Let me pull one for Mimi Devro. Thank you, guys. I knew I saw her name, but I have so many thoughts, spirit talking to me interpreting the cards. Mimi Devro, let me see her. Got the Three of Pentacles. Again, money. For some reason, it's about money for you, Mimi. I feel like financially, you are going to be You are going to be okay. There's a lot of, again, people helping you if you ask for help, aligning with your friends, getting thoughts, getting ideas, releasing things, kind of talking about things, knowing you have a good support system behind you. I also got the moon. The moon typically deals with like uncovering the things that we have held hidden in the dark and passages. Notice how she is kind of like the biblical, in the water when Jesus, walks through, or whoever walked through. I can't remember. I'm not going to get into the Bible, but the waters parted, And so I don't know who that was. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing for me to say that. But yeah, it's been quite a while since I've read the Bible and stuff. So I apologize, not trying to offend anyone. But yeah, I feel like you're definitely leading on your way and finding your way. But there is a black and white dog. So again, I feel like there are things that are good and not so good on your journey to get to the end of that path. So again, you may find that you have people that challenge you, but you need to release that. It's also like working through the shadow self, your fears, Mimi. And also, oh yeah, you said financial, right? Financial and love reading for her. Yeah, thank you, Amy J. So yeah, that makes total sense. Change is coming. Okay, let's see here. Canon South also did. So let me pull one for Canon. Thank you, Melanie Gonzalez. Canon South, I got here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is the 8 of Wands. Okay, I'm not good at Roman numerals. But whatever the situation is here, she's throwing these, she's like in the head, like in, how should I say it? She's in the line of fire. So with you, Canon South, I feel like the Spirit is saying that you may be going through a lot of people throwing things in your direction, like maybe disagreeing with you, wanting to have their way. You could be judged by someone or by some people, and just it's like about being misunderstood. But I feel like with the energy of the sun and the orange, it's like orange is the color to me of a road opener. It's like the color of moving ahead, getting unstuck. That's the color orange to me. That's like what it symbolizes. Sunset. And she has the color of green on her hair and the color of blue, which is peace. I feel like you're seeking peace, but your life feels very chaotic at the moment. So I feel like things are definitely changing or going to change for you. And that's your Canon South. And then I have Isela 80 Marroquin, who donated. I got the Son of Swords. Again, very positive card. Swords are typically dealing with our emotional self, but like kind of like the struggles. You may be struggling, but you're going to be victorious. And that is for Isela Marroquin, 80 Marroquin. So again, I feel like everything that you've been going through is preparing you thus far, but you still doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, because again, you have angels around you. You have a lot of connection. So I hope that helps you. I'm just reading here. Butterfly Free 2020 says, and my, was it Sinead O'Connor voice singing out of all the psychic mediums, Ray, nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. You're so sweet. I love that song, by the way. She went away, like I feel like I wish she would make some more music, but it happens to all the best out there. Let me see here. I have Baby Girl 33. Hi, Ray, you're so amazing. Could you do a reading on my health? I really want to know what's going on. Need a bit of understanding. Please assist. Okay, I don't do health readings. Like, I am a medical intuitive, so whatever I give you here is not a diagnosis from Spirit. Immediately, what I'm picking up, let me just breathe and focus on your energy, because the cards are really not going to help me with this. There's something on the left side of you, baby girl, 33, the left side of your body that's not right. I get pain on my left side, and I get it in my chest area as well. I don't know if this is more something affecting your body from movement. It's so odd the way that I'm getting that energy. I also get a lot of pain on my back, mid back on my back. I don't know if this is your breathing or you're going through breathing issues as well. Whatever it is, you are going to have someone diagnose you correctly, because I keep feeling like you may be misdiagnosed. And again, we can talk about that further in depth if you want to get a reading in private. I don't want to say too much when it comes to health here, because again, there are certain laws and things like that that I have to respect, and it's not ethical because I'm not a doctor, like I said, to diagnose. But if you want to talk about this in private, I definitely can go further. But there is something towards your left side of your body. For those of you that would be looking at maybe my right, but it's on me, I'm definite sure it's your left side, baby girl, 33. So hold on to that. Sylvia Lozano, can you tell me if the guy I've been seeing for 5.5 years is going to commit, or should I go forward? All right, Sylvia, let me pull a card for you. The Ace of Cups. So Sylvia, that is fulfillment. That is getting your heart's desire. This is a love card, okay? I feel like there is commitment on the horizon. I mean, this is what Spirit is saying. Now, I could be wrong, but I mean, this is going off of a card. But it's about patience. I don't feel like he's going to rush to propose or to get this further. But there is fulfillment. Your cup is overflowing. You are going to be blessed in what you seek. So again, it's just about you having to be patient. Okay, Sylvia, thank you so much. And blessings. Angie H, love you, Ray. Anything you see for me, love you too, Angie. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do Angie, but let me scroll down. I'm curious about baby girl, if she commented anything. Baby girl, yes, I will love to have a reading. Yes, you are so right. Thank you. You're so welcome. I knew it was something on the left side affecting. Brienne, you're so sweet. I said your name right. I know. I hate when I can't say it. I have a problem. I don't know if I'm dyslexic or what, and I own up to it, but I have a problem pronouncing names, and I sometimes mispronounce things, and it's not intentionally, but it's just the way I guess I was born. I don't know. I just have trouble pronouncing certain names. It's not that I'm illiterate. I just sometimes get it wrong. So if I ever butcher anybody's name on here, please forgive me. It's not done intentionally. I donated. Cynthia Bronson, thank you so much. Yeah, let me get to Angie, and then I'll do you, Cynthia. So Angie, I got here. Let me pull another card because I feel like I didn't shuffle them, and I'm getting the same cards. Let me keep shuffling. This is for Angie H. Let's see what comes up. And then Cynthia Bronson. Y'all remind me, Cynthia, after I'm done with Angie, comments, because I forget names easily too when I'm focusing on this. Private readings right now, because I have had, like I said, a big sale that I ran, and I had a huge turnout. I'm not even kidding. It's 7 to 21 business days, but going forward, it may even be like, I may have to extend it to a month, the turnaround time. It's not usually that long. Usually it's before then, but I also have to respect my body as my temple and space. And so I typically do like 4 to 5 readings a day, and that's about my limit. And some people may do more than that, but I feel like I wouldn't be doing every individual reading justice if I just zoom through it and I'm not really focusing on the person or their energy. So that's about the turnaround time right now. 7 to 21 business days. This excludes weekends, okay? So again, Angie H. I got the Ace of Swords, my dear friend. I don't know. When I see swords, I feel like people are, you know, fighting. Like there's a lot of problems, obstacles, you know, that you're having to defend yourself. It's kind of like, to me, it feels like chaotic energy. But with the ace is typically a very powerful card to get any ace in the decks and then, you know, in the minor arcana. To me, the ace symbolizes like the good. It symbolizes like you, Angie H, you will be going forth and getting what you want. It's like a crown of flowers. So like you're going to be getting fulfillment soon and getting some revelations from spirit to as to like the things that you're wanting to feel unstuck or get, you know, move forward. This could be around your, you know, your finances, your home, your family, worries about your family, worries about yourself, kind of like not feeling so bored or going through the same routines, but you have change coming and it's positive. That's for Angie H. Sylvia Lozano, thank you so much, Ray. I have patience. He is a good guy. Yeah. I feel so blessed to have came across you on YouTube. Love you always. Mucho love. Well, mucho love to you. Or like what Walter Mercado would say, pero sobre todo con mucho, pero mucho amor. For those of you that are familiar with the Spanish guy, Walter Mercado, he's an astrologist. So I'm going to be doing maybe about 2 or 3 more. And then I will be... Okay, the next person I was doing was, who was it again? Oh my God, I feel so... It was for Bronson. Was it Bronson? Cynthia Bronson, okay. Sorry, Cynthia. I get carried away. Okay, Cynthia, so I got here the Supreme. Wow, this is a very powerful card. It's about time. You feel like time is slipping away. Time is moving too fast. Things are not being necessarily accomplished the way that you want. You have lost people. I feel like a lot of loss with this card with you. But at the same time, you are reaching a more spiritual side of yourself. One where you're being kind of pulled into 2 directions. Okay, let me... You see the staff here? That's the wands. Is on one side. Then you have like a very sharp sword with a crystal. So this is the cups and money. So I would say that you have questions, Cynthia, about your money and also your love life. I feel like maybe you've been, I don't know, single, or you just have questions about your love life in some way, because that's the emotional fulfillment. And you're ever, I don't know if you've been single for quite some time, or maybe you're with someone that just is not making you happy. But I see here that you will be getting that fulfillment in your love life, emotionally speaking. And then you also will have balance. You're going to see your finances improve over the next year. This is, again, to me, it represents a year, because it's like the clock. It's a cycle. There's 12 hours on the clock, you know. And it's a cycle, and it's an hourglass. So it's like you maybe feeling like there is some rush to get more money, or that you need it for some reason. You need things to kind of improve already, but Spirit is saying that there is a higher power. This is God. To me, this is the symbol of God, source, and God. So Cynthia Bronson, God is protecting you, and he or she, because, you know, God is a woman as well. And I feel like this is the interpretation for you, that God is around you and supporting you, and everything's going to work out. So I wouldn't be worried as you are. That's for Cynthia Bronson. Okay, May Thor Cortez Michaels donated. Thank you. After Cortez Michaels, I'm going to be calling it a day, because I need to rest. I'm already feeling a little energetically drained. So let me pull a card for Cortez Michaels. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry, Cortez Michaels, that I didn't get to you, and you've donated like a long time ago. There's just so much energy and so many things that I'm trying to read and catch up. So Cortez Michael, I got the 10 of Wands. She's dressed in red. To me, the Wands is like, you know, love. Love is on your mind. You will be seeing a lot of positive things, a lot of romance in your life when it comes to love life, okay? I also feel like you're very emotional right now. There's a lot of worries, but you're also very emotional about things. And I don't feel like you open up like you should. Spirit is wanting you to open up and be fearless, okay? Because the water is behind her. It's kind of like that's how I see it as water. And she's trying to balance things as well in her life. You may be feeling like your life is kind of unbalanced. And so that's the message for Cortez Michaels. And then the May Thor. Let me pull one for her. And then I'm just going to wrap it up. But I'm going to be looking through the comments before I wrap it up just to see what y'all commented because I'm kind of behind. And again, the donations do not mean that I will be reading for you. That's to support my channel. But I decided to go ahead and read tonight. Some of you that have donated and some of you that didn't. Okay, so this is for what is May 4? Oh, I got the same card. I maybe didn't shuffle right. It's probably draining. Yeah, it does get draining because I have to use my energy for it. But I mean, like I said, I don't mind, spending an hour, hour and a half here reading once a week. So for May Thor, the card that I got here is the Son of Swords again. I'm going to pull another card. Again, I feel like you may be going through some rougher periods, but you need to kind of be open to seeing it from a different angle. The situation that it's not punishment. I keep hearing Spirit say it's not punishment for you, for whatever your hardships are right now. Things are changing. And yeah, you got here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords. Notice how she's blindfolded. She's trapped. You may be feeling trapped. This is for May Thor. But again, I feel like with the other card, it's about seeing it from a different angle. Sometimes when we're trapped in a situation, it's not that we cannot let go. It's that we cannot see. Notice that she's blindfolded. So you may not be seeing everything from another angle. You may be looking at it from a perspective that this is a hardship that you're going through, or you need some kind of change, but it hasn't happened yet and you feel trapped. But really and truly, it's all about just seeing past those illusions. And you can get out of the swords. Notice how behind her there's no swords. It's just in front of her and to the sides of each side of her. She can get out of it. So I feel like that's what the Spirit is saying. You can get out of any situation that you're in right now, even if it's negative. So let me just see here. Thank you, Wanda. You're so sweet. All right, guys. So I really enjoyed it. Go ahead and check out my website. Yes, I will be continuing the weekly horoscope readings, but I can't make any guarantees. Every week I've been doing it every week dedicated, but I can't make any guarantees. There's some weekends that I don't feel very good. Like I did on Sunday, I didn't feel good. Not that I felt necessarily sick, but I get tired, and that's part of the diabetes, dealing with it. Even though I have it under control, it's part of the medication, and it's part of me spending the whole week doing readings with people, private readings. So if I don't get the horoscopes out to you guys on a certain week, please be very understanding. It's not that I don't want to, but I definitely will be continuing. And I really appreciate all of your love and support. And I will be doing more of these because I really, really enjoy connecting with all of you, all of my rays of light. And I'm also thinking of selling some merchandise on here through like Teespring and partnering with them and kind of creating some t-shirts with my logo, maybe like rays of light, and then having like my tattoo, that kind of symbol on there. So we shall see, but I really, really love you all. And thank you so much for your prayers. I am okay. I have lost weight. Supermodel. I love you all. Have an amazing, amazing evening. Blessings and love and light. Have a good night, guys.